my stamping friends. This is Oksana from funstamper.com and happy Wednesday. I hope your week going great. I decided to start Facebook Lives again this year. Many of you know, it was really tough year for me last year, and I was just not able to fit Facebook Lives, but I was still continue stamping with my friends and doing in-person classes, clubs to go, and so on. So I do have a really fun project to you today, and I decided I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make the card. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, I had my catalog go live in-person class. I had 2 classes. This was really full class, and I was concentrating on all celebration stuff. So let me show you what we made that weekend. So we made one of those featuring the celebration paper. It's the same card. It's right now, it's on my blog, just designer paper turned around. We did some simple coloring. It's also celebration paper and celebration stamp set. Another fun card, we did celebrations paper and carrot stamp set. Loves the stamp set. Actually was really fun one. And this one, I think this is my favorite, featuring celebration stamp set and paper as well, and the pocket cards that we're gonna make today. So let me double check if everything is there, if I could see you popping up on my feed, and we will get started. All right, let's see. All right, if you watch this, leave a comment. If you have friends that you think gonna benefit of watching the video, share the video with them, and let's get created. All right, so for today's card, we need little bit of supplies, actually not a lot. And stay tuned. After that, I will show you different version of this card. I was really busy last couple days. I actually locked myself in my craft room with my dog because I have a construction and she's going nuts, so I'm babysitting her. So this is what I'm doing. So for this card, this is a pocket card, and let me show you how it's actually opens. So this thing is sliding. So it could be either bookmark, you could glue or attach a gift card, but this is truly like a crisscross pocket. I don't know the name of the fold. I saw it recently and I decided to recreate it. It's actually, I never create this fold. And inside, it's really nice and sweet and simple. So this one is featuring, I think it will be the most popular paper from a celebration. It's a free paper, and this is called Dainty Flowers designer paper. I'll show you in a person. It's really nice, kind of like a spring, like a wild field flowers. And this stamp set coordinates with amazing stamp set, actually a bundle from mini catalog called Dainty Delight. Dies are amazing. I don't think I pull them. It's a lot of little intricate pieces. I think this is going to be a sleeper because it doesn't look like much, but when you stamp, it's so much fun. All right, so for this card, we need, here are the measurements, and I posted measurements on top of this video. So I chose rich raspberry, and it's 4.5 by 11. Squirt in the middle. Then we will have pear pizzazz. Actually, old olive will work, but I'm going for softer color, and it's 4 by 5.25. Then I have another tiny piece. I actually really like small borders, so excuse me for 1/8 of the measurements, but I just love that, and it's definitely my style. So your basic white for front will be 3/7/8 by 5 1/8, and then we have a piece of designer paper, and I already chopped it not to do in a video, but it's 3/7/8 square. And because my paper have direction up and down, I cut it from top right to the bottom left corner diagonally, and I just gonna flip it. So this is just one piece cut in half for your pocket. And for that little message, we will need to have basic white. I kind of like the bigger border. You could play with that. You could probably even do like little bookmark and taller. But I did my white piece 2 3/4 and by 4 1/4 and 1/8 bigger border. And other pieces that we need, some stuff for inside, and also scrap of fresh freesia. So simple measurements. It's going to be posted also on my blog with extra pictures, but I will show you more alternative with exactly the same dimensions using different paper. Let's start doing a little bit of stamping. We actually only gonna stamp on those two pieces. Let's see, where did I put my circles? Probably not. And I'm using the Dainty Delight flowers. Really, really pretty. I'm going for softer look, so I decided to stamp in Old Olive. You could stamp in Memento, but I really like how it looks kind of with a softer look. So, all right, I see you ladies saying hello. Thank you so much for watching. I was afraid I'm gonna sit by myself here and talk, but hopefully if you're watching replay, also leave me a comment, and I hope you're gonna recreate this card and be creative. So we're gonna stamp this big image like so, and look, it's already super pretty. And the other image we're also gonna stamp kind of to add a little bit of background. And for inside, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just randomly stamp the same image, kind of moving it up and down. All right. And Starry Sky. So that paper is a Starry Sky. That's why I chose this color. And also I will bring a little bit in coloring just to add a touch of interest. This one is Stitched Shapes. Unfortunately, it's still on not orderable list, but it's my favorite die. I use it all the time. And Corresponding Circle. And we will be coloring using different markers. So we will pick Fresh Freesia, Old Olive, and Starry Sky. You could use probably Orchid Oasis as well. And we will be coloring. I like coloring those little flowers. Actually, I recommend such a fine images. You will use the fine tip and you just kind of dot. And this is how coloring will look like. It's actually going pretty fast. And you will do similar, you know, here where you think you will need to color. So I'm not gonna let you sit and watch how I'm coloring. So I already pre-color our pieces and we will be ready to put our card together. So here is the inside of the card, and here is our image and a background. All right, let's start gluing it. I will be using my liquid glue, and we will glue our smaller piece of white to corresponding green piece. Use adhesive of your choice. I like to use a wet glue. Gives me a little wiggle room, especially with that 1/8 of the inch. And then we're gonna glue our corner, but you're gonna apply glue. This is where the wet glue is really good. You're gonna apply it just on those sides, not on diagonal. And glue it here. I just calculated from one sheet of paper, you could make 9 cards of this designer using that designer paper. So imagine how many cards you could create just switching the pattern and kind of doing different inserts as it goes. And it's kind of interactive card, and I like it so much. All right, so we glue that. As it's drying, let's glue our focal point. Let me know if you have idea what else to put possibly inside. You know, gift card kind of obvious choice, but maybe you have something else. I was thinking if you'll do like with those carrots and other paper, you could do like pack of seeds, you know, something that is flat. I won't need to think about it. I don't know. But like bookmark for book club, or, you know, like seeds for garden club, like I mentioned before. So we're gonna glue that and have a sentiment. Other thing what I wanted to tell you for the big pieces and also to make, as you could see, we're already doing quite a few layers, right? So card will be heavy. The die has really cute die, like those leaves. I like dies when you die cut elements, not necessarily that it corresponds with a stamp set. So it's really cute thing, and you could kind of use pieces like I did on the card, but it's using pretty big piece. So what we did in the class, we actually position a die and die cut this piece before. You kind of borrow it from a card, and then you glue it, you will not even see it. So kind of if you will be covering something, you know, do a big label or something to, first of all, to have much lighter card, and second of all, you'll save some cardstock. So we will use fresh freesia ribbon. I cannot believe that color gonna retire. I will be so sad. Probably need to stock up. Maybe they will do some color refresh and they will bring it back. So we're gonna get our base of the card. So you will see other cards and they pretty much all the same base, right? So you have your Vesper White mounted to some sort of color. I normally do like a green, especially if I use flowers. Do that crisscross with a designer paper and mount to your card base. So this is gonna be your base, and then we're gonna work on our focal point. So that designer paper and new celebration brochure, I like it. When I looked, I thought it's gonna be popular because of the soft look and some specific pattern. But then almost everybody from my class were redeeming, it would be nice if I add glue, redeeming that particular, for that particular designer paper. Did you see what I did? I just stuck it without glue. Huh, no wonder. As long as it's not upside down, I'm fine, right? I could fix that. All right, so we are done. So now we're gonna work on our focal point, and I want a little bit of the greenery kind of with this white space. So I will just snip piece of that and I'm gonna glue it. All right. If you did place an order from Celebration, which one is your favorite Celebration item? Leave me in a comment. I'm really curious to know. So what you're gonna do, let's see, let me cut it a little bit because that piece is too big. All right, let's little smidge it. So I put my focal point, or that bookmark, or whatever it is, inside, kind of how I want it to appear, right? Which like so, and maybe a little bit higher. So now I'm gonna put few dimensionals on the top of my greeting and 2 on the side. Maybe don't put it to the bottom. I wanted it to be a stopper for my slider. Okay, I just need to make sure that it's not gonna be catching. All right, see, and now it's, when it slides, need to train it a little bit to kind of make it move, but it stops. Ta-da! All right, the other thing, what I did, and it comes in this die. I love the die, but I don't need to stamp and then die cut. I die cut bunch of those little flowers. So it's actually, with one die cut, you have 4 different flowers, and this is what we're gonna use. Big, smaller, smaller, and tiny, and I don't need those. So with the big one, it's gonna go there, but I want a little bit of green kind of behind. So let's see. It's called Dainty Delight Bundle, if you're wondering which one is that. Gonna use some leaves, get them out, glue them. And another one. And here's we decorating as we want to. I went for that really kind of soft look, like you could see here. Flowers are so tiny and look so pretty. Like so. Then we get little tiny piece of dimensional. Take a big flower and position it here on our side. I mentioned I have some construction going on and I have people in house all the time, and we pack our bathroom. So I don't even know where my nail polish is. I probably need to go shopping this weekend for some essentials, because I pack something not really thinking that I will need stuff. Yeah, oh well. And we could add this one here on top, little tiny piece. So yeah, so forgive me, I don't even have nail polish, but yeah, I guess we're here stamping, right? Not judging. Here, other tiny piece. And we are done with our card. I feel like it's really, really quick to make. And you'll add a couple pearls and a bow. Oh my gosh, I don't have a bow. I hope that 6 p.m. on Wednesday gonna work better for you than midday like I used to do. So I hope to see you next week, and I will always have something fancy for you. I like fancy fold, I like 3D, and if I inspire one person to be creative, I will be happy. All right, and one more pearls, and a bow, and I didn't pre-made it. Oh my gosh. Let's see, where is my ribbon? Okay, imagine it's a bow here. We'll swap quickly. For the card, I don't know what I did with the bow. Oh, that's here. You could see I didn't do Facebook Live for a long time. Here is little tiny bow. And this ribbon too, it's really soft, so easy to to do both. I like when ribbon is not bulky. And here little glue dots. And we have our pocket card. The dimensions, measurements for this card is on top. So after you keep watching, kind of grab those dimensions and create those cards for you. Here's 2 cards that we made, or we made one, right? This one I actually use pearlized accents for class. I didn't have enough pearls, but this is how it slides and holds. And here is inside. Isn't that card sweet? So hope you like that. But wait, there is more. So let me show you another paper. It's actually, I thought that this is gonna be my favorite celebration, and to be honest, I didn't disappoint. This is the paper I actually play the most. I wonder if you could guess. So I really, really like this favorite flowers designer paper. It coordinates with really amazing bundle as well. But paper is, let me show you the paper. It's just such a nice, bright colors. Maybe a little bit too bright, but it's also a little bit too contrast, I should say. Like this pattern, I absolutely love this pattern, and we use for the cards in my class. But look on another side, Calypso Coral. We could all go with Calypso Coral. This is other one, and Fresh Freesia on the back. This piece of paper is actually my absolute favorite because it coordinates with dies. If you don't mind fussy cutting, it's not bad as well. Cut all the pieces and I'll show you some ideas. I'm actually featuring this particular paper on my blog entire week. You'll see probably 5-6 different cards. So what I did, I just cut entire paper. Here's my little Ziploc bag. Even the edges, you know, cut the edges and you could put them inside. So I love this paper. This is really nice and neutral and kind of, you know, not as, I guess, bold like this pattern. And this one, we're gonna use it in my class on Tuesday, that particular paper, so I'm not gonna show you. But look on the other side, look how neutral they are. Mossy Meadow, Evening Evergreen, Petal Pink, Blackberry Bliss. I mean, amazing paper. Okay, so this was the paper I also featured, and quite a few were actually impressed with that. So let me show you the card that I created, exactly the same measurements. So I created this card, and I went for a little bit softer look. And here is a card. Some paper was cut, some paper was cut from a paper, some of them stamped, and it's kind of with little top, it's look like a pull-out card. But again, super quick. I just actually did it today before the live because I want to use that paper and see how it's gonna look like. And so this is a card. So exactly the same measurements. But wait, there is one more card. And this time I actually featured my #1 used bundle as of this year. It's a country bouquet or country floral suite of products. I'll need to show you that one. It's so much fun. It's actually the first bundle that I ordered because proximity to Valentine and spring. But look how gorgeous is this. It's such a soft colors, like a lot of pastel images, kind of like a Valentine, spring, but it's the stamp set, a lot of things that just wanted to say with love. I love that we are friends for you. So it's really sweet bundle. And I'll tell you in a second if you would like to get this bundle. So I created another card. Again, look exactly the same, like I mentioned, exactly the same measurements, just different paper and different stamp set. And here says, just wanted to say, I love that we are friends. How sweet will be to receive this card. I cannot wait to send it to my BFF. So here is the card. So see, this is all 3 cards designed with the same fold, exactly the same measurements. And if you're interested in a country floral, if you don't have it yet, or have it and not really sure what to do with that, I have exciting news for you. I started this year something that I dreamed about it for a long time, but was afraid that I would not be able to pull it up. So I'm starting Fun Creations Club. It's monthly subscriptions where each month I will pick a bundle. I'm actually gonna do stamp set or really inexpensive bundles and show you the ways to use it. You will receive $20+ in consumable products and supplies to make 8 cards, different designs. You could cancel anytime, but why would you cancel? Don't you like surprises in the mail? And this month, I finished designing everything. It's gonna feature Country Floral Lane suite of products. And we're gonna make 4 cards, 4 different design, 2 cards each, so 8 cards. But I could not stop there. I actually already designed 3 more cards, and my club members will receive tutorial, not only the 4 cards originally, but they also receive tutorial with 3 additional cards. And this is something that I'm gonna feature next couple weeks, so you will see more and more idea. The club costs $37 shipped if it ships to you. But if you're local to me, it's costs $32. So $20+ of supplies, so it's probably will cost you at least $25+, plus 8 cards, inspiration ideas, and a little bit more. If you're interested, go to funstamper.com, and on top you will see Fun Creations Club and read more. Deadline to sign for this particular club is 15th. I'll show you a little sneak peek. If you're a club member, thank you so much for joining. Close your eyes if you want to be surprised. And I will just quickly show you some of the designs. 2 of them will be funky fold. 2 of them will be simple cards, and I created 3 more. We're actually going to do some of them probably at my wine class. So that's all, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's live. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment, contact me. I will gladly answer any questions. Please share my video if you have a crafty friend that maybe would like to have some ideas how to make it. Sometimes we all need inspiration, and I think this funky fold card will definitely bring smile on any crafter's face. Okay, and until then, happy stamping. Bye.